Hello everybody, good afternoon and welcome to Japan. This is B.LEAGUE action. AKITA Northern Happiness taking on OSAKA EVESSA.
AKITA Northern Happinets 77番土屋久武です。
Here to see in A Arena in Akita. This is the place to be during this festive holiday season. A lot of the fans piling into the arena early today, excited as we get to the conclusion of the year 2024, but not the conclusion of the B.LEAGUE season. Still a long way to go, and that's great news because you can't get enough of this stuff. As you look at the B1 standings in the central, both of these teams, and also in the west, both these teams are in the hunt, so to speak, trying to climb in the standings, move up right around the 500 mark. Akita's last couple of games falling to Alvard Tokyo. Some of the highlights from that game. See Yanis Moran getting out on the break, but ultimately coming up short right at the end of the game. OSAKA, meanwhile, coming out winning game one of their clash against Chiba Jets, but then falling in the next one, 89-81. So right around the 500 mark indeed. Akita having lost their last four though. They've got Gariaga, Taguchi, Akaho, Kumagai, Makoda, Leisner, Nakayama, Oguri, Nekawulu, Naito, Yanis Moran, the Frenchman, and Tsuchiya. And we wanted to highlight Nakayama, his play for Akita, the combo guard, point guard, shooting guard. Good offensively and also defensively, jumping into the passing lanes. The anticipation, the good catch and shoot. See his numbers. Probably from three-point range, would like that to be a little bit higher, up around the, let's say 33, 35% mark, if he could get it up. For OSAKA, it's going to be Bobberay Parks, Takagi, Bonds, Ryan Luther, Tsuchiya, Nashimoto, Kinoshita, Suzuki, Vladimir Gurun, and Maki. And we wanted to highlight Oto. And you can see his numbers. 9 points per game. His numbers, his shooting percentage is a little bit better. So Hashimoto getting it done. Certainly a very important player in this team. Referees today, Urushima, Udatsu, also Khan, Yusuke Khan, will be the three referees. And again, just to clarify, it's Akita 12-12 in the East region coming into this. And it's 13-11 OSAKA in the West. division. So starting five for Osaka will be Parks, Luther, Hashimoto, Suzuki, and Gurun. Luther wears number 11. So these are the guys coming off the bench. And then you've got Gurun, who wears number 52, now 30 years of age, hails from Ukraine. And Coach Fujita. Fujita, meanwhile, did play for Hamamatsu back 2008, 2010. And then for a season with Miyazaki Shining Suns. Then he started to get into coaching right after that. So he's been at this for over a decade. He was the head coach of Sendai 89ers from 2021 to 2024. Before that, a couple of years at the helm of Ryukyu Golden Kings, 2019, 2021. And he had been the assistant coach for Ryukyu as well. Let's have some connections to the Japan national team as an assistant coach. So Akita Gadiaga, Akaho, Kumagai, Leisner, and Yanis Moran. That'll be the starting five. And Kenzo Maeda, the head coach. Four years older than his adversary. Born in Osaka Prefecture and spent some time in America, in Nebraska. Those are the shooting numbers, respectively, for both teams. You can see that Osaka averaging more points per game.
OSAKA EVESSA を相手に勝利を目指しましょう。ワン、ツー、スリー、ゴーハピネッツのコールをお願いします。それでは行きましょう。
So again, the starting fives for these two teams lining up. Tanner Leisner for Akita, Kumagai, Akaho, Gadiaga, and Moran. And it'll be Parks, who wears number 1. Luther, Hashimoto, Suzuki, and Gurun for Osaka. Bobby Parks Jr. He is a Filipino international. Comes in averaging 15.3 points per game, 4.2 rebounds. Had a good start to life with Osaka. Ryan Luther, 13.8 points per game. Luther is in that starting five. Hashimoto again, 9 points per game. Suzuki, 3.9 points per game, 3.5 assists. And Gurun, 9.8 points, 8.6 rebounds. So we're underway, folks. Welcome. The B.LEAGUE game between AKITA Northern HAPPINETS and OSAKA EVESSA. AKITA Northern HAPPINETS getting the first shot, and Gadiaga knocking it down. Suzuki. Bounce pass. Shimoto. Ray Parks in the paint. 31 years of age now, Ray Parks. Gadiaga bounce pass. Yanis Moran drifts in, puts it up and in. One of the many really good French players in professional basketball, Yanis Moran. And one of the many foreigners that have found their way to the B.LEAGUE. Excellent players coming from abroad. Suzuki pulls up the dribble. Here's Ray Parks. Oh my. Starting is hot as a firecracker. Ray Parks. Silky smooth touch. Drifting in, Akaho. Parks takes the bump. So Gadiaga with the first foul. Here's the jump, and Garoon has it knocked away. Here's Gadiaga again. The three-pointer is good. He's shooting it well, isn't he? So it's kind of the Gadiaga versus Parks thus far. Oh, getting it down low to Vladimir Garoon. He's not going to miss that. Pass to the corner. Kaho missing. All batted out of bounds. Going to stay at this end. Whistle blows, and Leisner getting it down low. So they do not count the basket. But we got 2 free throws. So Suzuki with the foul, and oh no, they do. Oh, excuse me, they do count it. I thought he was waving it off like they weren't going to count it. So it's 13-7, and pushing it quickly, Hashimoto. AKITA trying to get a little bit of momentum here at the start of the game. Crowd's really into it already. Luther drifts in. Nice silky smooth touch, Ryan Luther. And ball goes out of bounds, back over to Osaka. passes it back outside. Clock down to 7. And ball doesn't drop, but Garoon gets the rebound. And then he is fouled by Kaho. Here's Garoon again. Didn't want to give away the easy layup. Rather put him on the free throw line. Averaging just under 10 points per game, Garoon. Gets that one to go. Need to bring it up the court. Fujitsu sitting over there on the bench looking, oh, nice drive, but the finish wasn't there. From Gadiaga, who has played for Chinese Taipei's national team. And a hold. So Takagi picks up his first foul. Giannis Moran puts it up and scores from the free throw line. He's tough. Seen him play in the Basketball Champions League. He's getting it done in this league. Oh, good job. Oh, Luther held onto the ball, gets it backhand, puts it up and in. I think he was a little bit put off. He thought he had been fouled. 29 years of age, Ryan Luther. Jump shot no good. And quickly the other way, the bucket from Takagi. And Kenzo Maeda wants to talk about it. So Kumagai misses the free throw. Luther gets it out on the break. And the easy one for Takagi makes it a 1-point game. So AKITA coming out of the timeout. Kumagai passes it back outside. And having checked into the game, Mekawulu, and he misses the three-pointer. So a chance now for OSAKA to take the lead. Here's Luther. Also, Bonds is checked into the game, and he puts it up and in. Matt Bonds. Some firepower coming off the bench with Bonds. 17.6 points per game. And Luther called for the foul on Nakawulu. Yeah, you can understand the frustration for Ryan Luther on that foul. He's moving his feet, is in position. Contact initiated by the offense, but he got hit for the foul. It's probably a no call, really. Naito is going to come into the game for the first time, just 20 years of age. So making his debut, hasn't played yet, Haruki Naito. Nakawulu makes the free throw to tie it up. So Haruki Naito, point guard. Some good young players, all turned over and do not capitalize. Over to Kinoshita, who's checked into the game. Kinoshita, rather. Luther. Kinoshita puts it up, and it doesn't drop. Bounces high off the rim. Nakawulu gets the rebound. Nakayama, number 17. Calls the play. Shot clock down to 7. Nakawulu. Oh. Looked like he made that shot a little bit harder. Good hustle. Good hustle by Leisner. And gets the ball back to his teammate. And Nakawulu is fouled by Kinoshita. Well, missed free throws pave the road to ruin, along with turnovers, I like to say. And already some misses here for Akita. Ooh, front and back of the rim and stays out. It's the kind of miss that kind of starts to become a mental challenge. I'm wondering if it's ever going to drop. 16 apiece after the 2 misses. Good way to make up for is getting the ball and going in for the dunk. Why not? Foul called. Free throws coming. So Garoon back in. Leisner goes out. Yanis Moran comes back into the game. Drifting in, oh, just the easiest of layups for Kinoshita. So Kinoshita, 27 years of age. Now quickly the other way. Oh, Mekuolu called for the travel.
トラベリングバイオレーション、大阪ボールとなります。さあ、ここ一緒に守っていきましょう。
Pass to the corner, and it's an air ball, but it falls to Garun, who stays with it, but then misses on the putback. And Mekuolu has it.
大阪52番ローリングゲルン選手にファウルがありました。チームファウルは1分間です。秋田にツースロンが与えられます。
It has to be a little frustrating for Coach Fujita, his team, right at the rim, missing a couple of chances with the big center. And Parks now checks back into the game. Parks had the hot hand early on, and Mekuolu, meanwhile, continues to miss free throws. Nigerian, 29 years of age. Played his college basketball at Texas A&M back in the day. Boy, he is fighting it. He is now 1 of 6 at the free throw line. Good hustle, good save. Moran gives it up. Oh, and great recovery by Byron Parks, coming over and rejecting it out of bounds. I mean, that's great hands and great save. And it looked like Taguchi thought he was going to have an easy layup, and Bobby Ray Parks just slapped it out of bounds. Jump shot. Off target for Naito, but he get it back. Mekuolu over to Yanis Moran. Mekuolu knocks it away again, but this time into the hands of Volodymyr Garun. You wonder if Garun is bothered by that face mask that he has to wear, protective gear. There's Bonds. Oh, wow. You know you're a good shooter when you can miss it seemingly that badly and then it falls through the hoop. I mean, he's got 5 points. He's a scorer. They're cold right now. Nakayama doesn't knock it down. And then high off the glass. You gonna count it? Boy, what a finish that was. So Suzuki, a little muscle flex. Naito goes out of the game. So a chance for a three-point play, and it is. So right now it's Osaka with all the momentum, and unfortunately it's the missed free throws that have really hurt by Mekuolu. They're just 2 of 7 as a team. And again, Mekuolu is 1 of 6. Otherwise they'd be tied. Here's Yanis Moran, picks it up. Oh, misses everything. Final 25 seconds of the first quarter. Entry pass, Vladimir Garoon. Lead balloons now to 8. And the whistle blows, and Nakayama is hoping to get that three-point play, but it's just not dropping right now. So instead, 2 free throws for Nakayama. And he looks a little more confident at the line. Came into this game shooting 71.8% from the free throw line, which isn't great, but acceptable, and makes both. Looks like he's a better free throw shooter than a 71.8 with that stroke. He made 51 to 71. Tsuchiya comes into the game, power forward here, 9.1 seconds to go. That's the only problem with going so early is you give Osaka the last shot. And how in the world it looked like that was going to be a putback dunk. No foul. 26 to 20. Osaka on top here on the road over Akita. So Osaka come in here with a little bit better form, having won 2 out of their last 3. But also, you can also look at that in a negative way, having won just 2 out of their last 5. They did lose a really tough game on December 14th to Utsunomiya Brex, 77-76, but then they lost by 19 to Brex the next day. However, they rebounded on December 18th with the 77-68 win over Saga Ballooners, and then they split the 2 games. We saw the highlights against Chiba Jets, winning 88-76 and then losing 89-81. Akita has been a little bit tougher form, but they haven't been losing by a lot. They split a couple of games with Ryukyu Golden Kings, and then they lost to Gunma, and then a couple to Alvart Tokyo. Both these teams know they're going to be in the B.LEAGUE Premier, which is going to tip off 2 conferences 2026-27 season. B.LEAGUE always looking to get better. Can't rest on your laurels. As soon as you begin to rest on your laurels, things are going to go badly. And it's all about growth and success and making this the most popular sport in Japan. Of course, all the sports can live in harmony. Here's a drive. Passes back outside to Bonds. Oh, Bonds takes the bump, tries to put the ball up. They're going to keep it. Three-point shot, no good. And they stay with it. Here's a little jump shot in the lane. It doesn't drop. Bonds on the break gets blocked. Good job, Yanis Moran. His long arms. That's more like it. Stroking it from deep, Matoda. Oh boy, that was beautiful. Suzuki. Perfecting the art of finishing in and around the basket. Good job by the 33-year-old point guard. 5-point lead for the team in white. Osaka EVESSA. Nice bounce pass. Giannis Moran. They share it. Mekawolu from the wing. And good defense coming up with the basketball. And now a little bit of exchange. Well, that's a very unusual reaction by Hashimoto. Taking exception to the defense by Matoda. That's very unusual, and they're going to call timeout. They're going to have a look at this. Very unusual reaction. Well, there's nothing there. I mean, it was a physical play, but no intent. Yeah, I'm not sure the reaction was correct there by Matoda. Here he is, hasn't knocked away. Well, maybe a little bit of extra contact right at the end. We're taking a good long look at this. Excuse me, the reaction. Oh, they're going to call him unsportsmanlike. But is it on Hashimoto? So they felt that the reaction was incorrect. And I was a little surprised by the reaction. And I'm assuming that's why they've made that call. So Matoda makes the free throws, and then the ball gets away from Mekawolu, who's just having a tough time today. Oguri called for the foul. Yeah, I think I can only assume that it was the stare down after, just kind of like, almost as if, do you want to go? Do you want to have a fight? Let's do it. But it just wasn't, it was just a hard physical play. It's okay to be upset, but you don't want to bring that into the game. And Bonds misses it badly. I take back what I said about that three-pointer. Here he is, getting it back and putting it up and in. And now the turnover. Garoon hands it off. Bobby Ray Parks. Oh, Shows he's human. Misses. A good try. You've seen both teams get some steals and some good looks. Mekawolu missing him. Well, you just got to keep putting them up if you're Mekawolu until your coach decides he's had enough. Oh my goodness. What a finish from Nakayama. That was a dazzling finish with the layup. Now Bonds. Oh, great defense. Nakayama, his anticipation is terrific. It's all about the defense for Nakayama. We've seen that a couple of times. He came into this game with 31 steals. So 1.3 steals per game. As time Gurun gets it, he's going to go up, and finally he's going to get it to drop. But did he not get it off in time? I think not. Maki checks into the game, number 88 for Osaka. Nakayama, nice over-the-shoulder pass, and Yanis Moran misses. Those are the plays where you realize a player like Nakayama, Gurun, drives in, finishes at the left hand. You get Nakayama doing great work driving, and really he should get an assist on that play. But his teammate misses the layup. 7 points already for Gurun, so he's potentially going to go above his average today, just under 10 points a game. And that was kind of an awkward attempt by Matoda. All right, Luther comes back in, as does Gadiaga. So Mekawolu is going to have a seat. Try to recharge the batteries and come back and shoot it a little bit better. Kumagai also in the game, number 11. Hashimoto with the foul. Now remember, Hashimoto, because of that unsportsmanlike, he's going to go out, 30 years of age. If he picks up a technical or another unsportsmanlike, he will be ejected. Definitely doesn't look as happy today as he should be during this festive season. Here's Gadiaga. Gadiaga drives in. Good follow, Yanis Moran. And Akita closed the gap to 3 points. So Bond's in the game, and as we resume, his pass up the floor now. OSAKA looking to stretch their lead. And whistle blows. We'll stay at this end.
秋田11番熊谷選手にファウルがありました。
Ooh, ball goes off the hands of OSAKA and out of bounds. Kinoshita's pass goes off the hands of Takagi. Ariaga. Tanner Leisner. Tanner Leisner be a candidate to get him some shots. Yanis Moran takes it deep. There's some bumping there from Luther, but he turns and scores. Well, they let him play that time. So timeout. Midway through the second quarter. Yeah, you could have called a foul there, really. But Luther kind of moved into him. But anyway, Yanis Moran doesn't complain. He finishes. Scoring, he's got 7 points. Both he and Vladimir Grun leading the way. Suzuki has 5. Parks has 5. Gadiaga 6 points. Yanis Moran now leading all scores with 8 points. Yanis Moran 4-7 from the floor. Nekawolu has had some struggles. He does have a team high of 4 rebounds for AKITA. Northern Happinets. And 7 rebounds for Vladimir Grun. So he's got 7 points, 7 rebounds. Could and probably should finish with a double-double in points and rebounds. Maki drives in. Good interior defense. Great hustle. Takagi. Good defense from him. Ooh, Leisner. Soft touch from the big fella. Tanner Leisner. He's taken 2 shots. He's made 2 shots. Here's Ryan Luther. Leisner with the rebound. Quick pass up to Gadiaga. They got numbers. Leisner takes it all the way. And it was that look. He had a quick look and decided to take it all the way. I think the defense kind of was looking to go the other way, and AKITA Northern Happiness with that 3-point lead. OSAKA struggling offensively the last few minutes. Maki. Well, he takes care of that. The 3-pointer from number 88. catching the foul on Maki.
大阪28番、牧原選手にファウルがありました。大阪選手の交代です。1番、35番、51番に。
秋田選手の交代です。21番クリスチャン・レコール選手が入ります。レッドメイク。ゴーゴーハッピネス。
35 apiece. And Galiaga missing it. A chance to go back in front of OSAKA. Oh, almost a turnover. Good hands, Leisner. Good spot. Very difficult attempt on the reverse layup. And now AKITA and Leisner hustles up the floor and is fouled by Ryan Luther. Leisner all of a sudden becoming the big factor in this game for the Northern Happinets. Catches it like a wide receiver, and then Ryan Luther reaches in and commits the foul. And just good free throw that time. Hard to believe he comes in shooting 64.3% for a player of his ilk. Makes both. He was 8 of 8 in the game against AKITA Northern Happinets back on December 18th. And carrying the ball, turning it over. So the Maryland native Matt Bonds checks back into the game. 2:36 remaining, and the Northern Happiness, and this thing is wide open. It's hard to get a feel for how this is going to end up. Mekuolo checks back into the game. Here's Gadiaga going behind his back, driving in and scoring. Oh, and they're going to call a charge on Gadiaga. Goodness me, look at this. Well, I'm not sure that Maeda was too enamored with that call. Here's Nakayama. The defense of Nakayama is just good, isn't it? Here he is hounding Parks. Bonds from the wing. That's more like it. So OSAKA go back in front. Open look up short. Bobby Ray Parks tries to make a bounce pass. Probably a good pass to any other player. I'm not sure you want to give the ball to Garoon in that position. So Maki comes back into the game. Bonds. Bonds again. Parks. Oh, Parks has it stolen. Oh. And Akahu trying to split the defense with that pass. Some of these players trying to make some passes that just aren't there. Nothing wrong with pulling it up and setting up your offense. I know you want to get up the floor. Look at this. He just read that beautifully. But then he tried to force the pass himself. Ooh, and the ball goes out of bounds.
さあここ守っていきましょう。
So coming up on the 1 minute mark in this first half, 38-37, Osaka in the lead. And the layup is good. Forty to 37. Oh, great rim protection, Garoon, that time. Akaho driving. Not sure what to call. Oh, they called the foul Mekawolu. You might know Akaho from his sisters. They also play. And national team as well. Oh, look at this, the steal. And Mekawolu with another one goes in, and great rim protection again, but this time the foul. And the way Mekawolu shoots, that is not a bad foul. He's really been struggling at the line today. That was a pretty good attempt to get the block. So 2 fouls. Almost had 2 blocks in succession. Well, he did have the block, but whistled for the foul. I think he's a little unlucky there. I think there's some sighs of relief. Mekawolu makes the free throw. Let's see if he can get this one to go as well. And clearly not comfortable at the line today. Bonds falls over, able to get it to Parks. Oh boy, again. Some dodgy passing, read beautifully by Akita and Nakayama and Leisner. You see the difference with Leisner is he doesn't drive. He doesn't have to. He passes it back out and they set up the offense rather than turning it over or taking a bad shot. And Parks, we got both players. Kumagai saying he got fouled. Parks saying, I'd love to see that again. See which player's telling the truth. So it's going to stay at this end. Probably the best thing to do when you're not exactly sure. Taguchi comes back into the game. And they do get it back. And perhaps ironically, it's Kumagai who turns it over. Tanner Leisner saying he was held. Referees having to listen to a lot of questions from the players today. Seems like they're doing a pretty decent job. So back to live action. Here's Bonds, goes up and doesn't get it right at the end. So that was a good attempt to get something right before halftime. It's Osaka, they're leading it 40-38 over the Northern Happinets. Fujita thinking there was a foul there, I believe. Coaches, players always going to try what they can get. Put those referees under pressure. 40-38. It's the Northern Happinets trailing Osaka at the break.
B.LEAGUE タイトルパートナーRESONAグループ B.LEAGUE イノベーションパートナーインフロニアホールディングス B.LEAGUE パートナーズ日本郵便 G ショック日本生命 B.LEAGUE サポーティングカンパニーズソニーミュージックエンターテインメントモルテン朝日新聞日本経済新聞社大塚製薬野村工芸社EY ジャパンエニタイムフィットネスアーシャルデザインストライク TIS スポーツデポ B.LEAGUE サプライヤーアダストリア B.LEAGUE コミュニケーションパートナー LINE ヤフー B.LEAGUE スポーツ振興パートナースポーツくじウィナー以上 B.LEAGUE のパートナー各社のご紹介でした。
求められるインフラは時代で変わる。求められるインフラは地域で変わる。本当に必要なインフラを提供し続けたい。その道のりは険しく果てしない。それでも私たちは地域の未来へパスをつなぎたい。
さあ、それではこの音楽が流れてきたところでハーフタイム一緒に盛り上げていきましょう。応援リーダーの木杉祐介です。そして
ハッピークルーの榎木くるみです。よろしくお願いします。
さあやってまいりました。この時間は山田電機テックランド秋田本店で使える10万円分のお買い物券の当選者を発表いたします。皆さん準備はよろしいでしょうか。あれあれ、皆さん準備はよろしいでしょうか。はい、ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。今回もたくさんの方にご応募いただきました。皆さん本当にありがとうございます。これから当選者を発表しますが、今回もお座りいただいている座席番号で発表いたします。ご自身の座席番号を改めてご確認いただき、その場に皆さん座ってお待ちください。自由席の方は座席番号がありませんので、お名前で発表させていただきます。当選者は今こちらにある抽選ボックスから順番に引いて決めていきます。1つ目のボックスは1階席か2階席かを決めて、2つ目はエリアメイン側、ベンチ側、ホーム、リング H 側とリング V 側ですね。3つ目は指定席、パノラマ席などの席種を決めます。 そして4つ目にレッツ、最後5つ目が座席番号となっています。皆さん準備はよろしいですか？
はい、さあね、もう皆さんワクワクしてると思いますよ。それでは早速1つ目のボックスから引いていきましょうか。くるみさんお願いします。
引きますね。
はい、1回か2回かね。
はい。
はい、さあ皆さん準備はよろしいでしょうか？
緊張するな。じゃあこれで。
はい、受け取りました。なるほど。まずは1枚目の発表です。10万円分のお買い物券の当選者、まずは2階席と見せかけて1階席。2階席の皆さんすいませんでした。1階席の皆さんとなります。
はい。
盛り上がりますね。はい、ではね、この瞬間ちょっと皆さんのお手洗いに立たれるということで
2階席の方ね。
はい、どんどん行きましょう。
はい。
2枚目です。
エリアですね。
はい、エリアになりますね。1階席のどこのエリアか。
はい。
はい、おお、なるほど、出ました。それでは2枚目の発表、10万円分のお買い物券の当選者、1回の次はリング側と見せかけてメイン側。緊張する。ベンチ側の方メイン側って言っちゃった。
一番緊張してるんじゃないですか。
いやだってこれかかってますから、10万円が。
1階席メイン側の方めっちゃ喜んでましたね。
はい、1階のメイン側の皆さん、まずはおめでとうございます。この辺りですね。はい、この辺りになります。さあそれではどんどん行きましょう。くるみさん、
続いて席種決めていきます。
はい
じゃあこちらで。
はい、
はい。
いただきました。ほほ、なるほど。それでは3枚目の発表です。10万円分のお買い物券の当選者、1階メイン側の次はアリーナ指定席の皆さんです。アリーナ指定席、手振ってください。はい、ここのエリアですね。後ろ側ですね。はい、くるみさん、あとは列と座席番号になってますね。
はい。
はい、どんどん行きましょう。
行きましょうか。何列目かな。
ここで、
はい。
くるみさんのこの1票にメイン側1階席、アリーナ指定席の皆さんかかってますからね。
そうですね。
これで何列目かが分かります。出ました。それでは4枚目の発表、10万円分お買い物券の当選者、1階メイン側アリーナ指定席の次は2列目の皆さん、2列目手を挙げてください。2列目、はい、今2列目皆さん手を挙げてるね。ここの中から次の1票で決まる。くるみさん、これ責任重大ですよ。
どうしよう、手が震えてくる。2列目。そう、
はい、
奈々ちゃんが今混ぜたので。
じゃあ2列目の皆さんの中から最後、
いきますか。
お願いします。
じゃあ奈々ちゃんがせっかく混ぜてくれたので、一番上に乗ってるこれにします。
はい、いただきました。それでは、最後のですね紙を受け取りましたので、これは僕の方から発表いたします。10万円分お買い物券の当選者は2列目のどなたに当たる？お、寄っていく？寄っていく？おめでとうございます。きたー！あはは、すごい、びっくりですね。さあ、今年の当選者はこちらの方、1階メイン側アリーナ指定席2列目の177番のあちらの方になりました。おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございます。
さあ、 ということで山田電機テックランド秋田本店10万円分のお買い物券はあちらの方に当たりました。今一度大きな拍手をお送りください。おめでとうございます。今ね、
たすきがねかかりましたね。
たすきがこれなんて書いて本日の今日の主役って書いてんだね。はい、おめでとうございます。
おめでとうございます。
以上、山田電機テックランド秋田本店10万円分のお買い物券の当選者の発表でした。皆さん後半もバスケット楽しんでいきましょう。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
こちらからは以上です。
はい、ゆうすけさんとくるみさんありがとうございます。では続いてはクラブハピネッツ限定抽選会当選者の発表を行います。まずはポークランドグループ様より桃豚詰め合わせが当選された1名の方はこちらです。続いて竹半スポーツ様より商品券1万円分が当選された1名の方はこちらです。続いて宮高グループ様よりフレンチレストラン専修亭お食事券1万円分が当選された1名の方はこちらです。続いて鶴の湯様よりペア入浴券が当選された3名の方はこちらです。続いて局おこし会員様より音波振動歯ブラシが当選された1名の方はこちらです。最後に風和子山名はちみつ屋様よりお楽しみ商品が当選された2名の方はこちらです。当選された方おめでとうございます。当選番号は会場1階クラブハピネッツブースにも掲載しておりますのでそちらでもご確認いただけます。以上クラブハピネッツ限定抽選会当選者の発表でした。続いてはチケットインフォメーションをお伝えいたします。現在チケット販売ブースでは2月9日名古屋ダイヤモンドドルフィンズ戦までの前売り券を好評発売中です。次節ホームゲームは2025年最初の1月25日26日同地区の茨城ロボッツとのホームゲームです。チャンピオンシップ出場へ向けて負けられない同地区対決、ぜひ2回戦で温かいブースとお伝えください。茨城戦では通学チケットとしてネバネバネバーギブアップチケット略してネバチケを B リーグチケットサイトで限定販売中です。2回自由席が割引価格ならぬ月割価格の710円、つまり納豆応援でお買い求めいただけます。お得なネバチケで新年最初のホームゲームぜひお越しください。また1月22日は山県北海道を迎える新年最初の水曜メンバー。今シーズンはここまで2
Well, we were at halftime in a very close game, and here's a look back at how Osaka EVESSA here on the road have claimed a 2-point lead at the break against AKITA Northern Happinets. Ariaga got it going early. Bobby Ray Parks got it going early. Ariaga stroking that three-pointer. Ryan Luther with the bounce pass to Garoon. That's 7 points, 9 rebounds, Garoon. And Ryan Luther scoring that one as well. He's got 4 points. Bonds coming off the bench. He's got 10 points to lead his team in scoring. Mekalowu getting that one on the break. And Mekawolo's play as well as Nakayama could be the difference. Look at this great block from Bobby Ray Parks. And then Bonds getting a little bit of love from the rim. So he's 2 of 3 from three-point range. That was good block from Yanis Moran. And then you had the stroke from deep. That was Matoda, who of course was involved in that flash point. I mean, that was just a great finish from Nakayama. There he is with his defense. Ariaga driving in, missing, but there's Moran with the follow. The pass over to Bonds for his second three. Mekawolo wanted the dunk. Garoon hustled down. Looked like he got a really good block there, but the whistle blew, and the foul was called. It's 40-38 at halftime. And maybe overall, the free throw shooting has been costly. 9 of 15 for the Northern Happiness. That's where they could have probably, if they just make 3 of those misses, they've got the lead. Just 2 of 3 for Osaka at the line. EVESSA leading in the rebounding department. 13 points coming from the bench as well for the hosts, compared to 19 for the EVESSA. 22 points in the paint for Osaka. 18 points in the paint for the Northern Happinets. And Leisner has 9 points to lead his team in scoring. Gadiaga 6. Yanis Moran 8. 10 for Bonds, 7 for Garoon, and 5 for Bobby Ray Parks. I don't understand why Parks they don't go to him more for his offense. I mean, especially the way he started. Unless today is the outlier. But we we remember him coming into the game averaging more than 15 points per game. Akaho has the 3 assists. Mekawolo has the 4 rebounds. Leisner the 9 points to lead Northern Happinets. 10 for Bonds, 8 rebounds. Okay, so 8 rebounds for Garoon, not 9. Official stats had 9, and 4 assists for Suzuki. Okay, so that has actually been adjusted in the official stats now to 8 rebounds. And Hashimoto will start this second half. He has the 2 fouls, one of them being unsportsmanlike. And Bobby Ray Parks also in the starting 5 here in the second half for Osaka, who lead it by 2 as we get underway. Good jump down low, and Leisner. Just so cool, calm, and collected. Just finishes very well with that soft touch. He's got 11. He is inefficient. 11 points. So Leisner 4 of 5, shooting 8%. Good anticipation. We've seen this all day from the Northern Happinets. They really are getting a lot of hands on the passes. There they are switching. Down low, Garoon. Oh, just a terrific defensive play. Leisner, as Garoon turned into him, and Leisner just wraps him right up. Look at this. Just, oh. He took the punishment, Leisner, and then he tied him up for the jump ball. Bonds. Don't get it off in time. Got to know the situation. Well, $40 apiece. Oh, Gadiaga missing that one badly. So Leisner's gone out of the game. I don't know if it's because he fell awkwardly. Anyway, over the shoulder pass. Bonds wide open and makes his third three-pointer of the day. Hashimoto with the pass. Good pass. Oh, one pass too many, and they are so fortunate, the Northern Happinets. Hashimoto goes, look like, oh, is this going to be, well, he looks exactly like his sister, doesn't he? Samuro, the silver medal winning Japanese national women's team player at the Olympics in Tokyo. Gadiaga goes down. They're stuck with it. Moran has it. He goes up and scores. Oh, that was forcing it up. 1 point difference. Garoon really becoming active in all departments. Bonds takes it deep. They pass it around. Oh, fumbled it. Suzuki and have to put up a prayer. Nikawolo not able to get the rebound, and another possession. Shot clock down to 6. Here's Bonds. Takes it deep. Oh, what a finish. He's got 15. Tough finish himself. Kumagai playing the D now. Oh, excellent work once again. Seeing the, uh-oh, he's going to throw it down. How many times have we seen Akita Northern Happinets get their hands up on defense and get deflections and steals? This is why they're winning this game right now, 46-45. Well, that didn't last long. Suzuki playing well in the second half. Oh. And almost a turnover. Parks whistled for the foul. a dangerous pass. Oh, that's a dangerous pass. And another foul. This one on Maki.
さあレッツゴー秋田コーレッツゴー秋田
Tahoe turns, gets blocked. Parks fouled at midcourt as he crosses by Kumagai.
秋田11番熊谷光選手にファウルがありました。
Well, 2 blocks now for Vladimir Garun. After that last one. Here's Parks. Drifts in. Gadiaga. Mekawolu to Moran. Ball goes out of bounds off of Garoon. Gadiaga takes it deep. And good hustle, getting another chance. And Gadiaga launches. Count it. Well, it worked out for the best, missing the one before that because he ends up getting a 3-pointer. So Coach Fujita wants to talk things over. Gadiaga with 9 points. He misses this one. But the hustle by Mikawolu, and then Gadiaga gets it back, and they elect to give him the 3, and he makes it. Garoon didn't come out and get a hand in the face. So Osaka coming out of the timeout. Let's see what they've got. They're trailing by 2. Had a lot of lead changes in this game. Or Luther, did all the tough work, stuck with it. He's arguing that he was fouled, but he stuck with it, got the putback. Gadiaga. Yep, they're letting him play. Wide open from the right. As it drops for Hashimoto, and it's the Northern Happiness with the ball and a chance to go back in front. Mekawolu. You can watch his arms. Komaga driving in. They're going to help him up. So the 3rd foul on Maki. Well, again, the free throw shooting woes have really cost the Northern Happinets. They're shooting in the 50s. They're now 11 of 17. Excuse me, 10 of 17. Well, that's the key right there. Getting Nakayama in the game, I think. Good aggressive play. Crash on the boards. Leisner back in. Pushes it quickly. Luther finally gets back, but Leisner. Ooh. Nakayama not interested in the three. Oh. Just didn't know what they wanted that time. Up quickly. Nice give and go. And now they turn it over. Nakayama. Oh, look. Mekawolu. Did he travel? Nope. They called a foul as well. So a chance for a three-point play for Mekawolu. So Mackey has to sit down after picking up his fourth foul.
31番木下誠選手に
秋田選手の交代です。5番田口重弘選手が入ります。
So Kanishita comes back into the game for Maki, and Taguchi enters the floor for the Northern Happinets. Mekawolu takes his time, makes the free throw. A bit of breathing room, 4 points, the advantage. Kinoshita gets it to Bobby Ray Parks. Fouls on Mekawolu. And once again, the active defense, Mekawolu goes up for the slam, and Parks didn't even contest that one. Didn't want to be put on a poster. A lot of pink in the crowd. A lot of smiles to go with it. Timeout. Osaka trying to rewrite the script for this third quarter, but defensively, the Northern Happiness have been pretty good. And they get another steal and bucket, although that was a dodgy inbounds pass. Remember, AKITA have lost 4 in a row, trying to snap that streak. They're now 12 and 12. In the East, 5 games adrift with Gunma Crane Thunder and Chiba Jets. 7 behind Utsunomiya Brex. Here's Osaka, and Bonds right out of the timeout knocks down the baseline jumper. Osaka coming in 13-11 in 4th place in the West. Same record as 3rd place Kyoto. Just a couple of games behind Shimane Susono Magic. And the Golden Kings, Ryukyu Golden Kings 17-7 up top. And Nakawolu turns it over. Oh, Luther. Luther gets the long rebound, puts it up and in. So Suzuki missed, but the ball bounced over the defense into the hands of Luther. And now it's a 2-point game. And Vladimir Garun comes back into the game. And this Moran also in the game. Matoda also in. Number 12. Here's Moran though, catching it deep. Ooh. Now this Moran gets it back, passes it outside. 3-point shot, no good. Leisner gets his hands on it, gets the rebound. Well, there's the man right there. That's the inspiration in this team. Nakayama. 6 points for the 30-year-old. But it's all about the energy and the defense. The positivity vibes. Traveling on Vladimir Garun. Takagi back in the game. Hashimoto also returns. Well, good defense. And Garun comes from behind, gets his third block of the game. Just overall good play. Good defense by Hashimoto as well. Takagi being hounded out on the perimeter. Kinoshita over to Luther, and the ball goes off of Vladimir Garun's hands. Oh my goodness. What a drive, and then the miss by Motoda. Motoda, rather. Did all the hard work and then just missed the layup. Seen that a lot today from everybody, it seems. And then the ball goes off of Garun, the big fella. That's why really with players like Garun, you don't want him to try to dribble to beat the smaller defender. He's better catching it in the low post and turning and scoring. Here's Nakayama. Over the shoulder pass. They share it. Ooh. And another rebound by Nakayama. Oh, some razzle-dazzle from Nakayama. Moran gets the rebound. It is unbelievable how they didn't come away with points there. So Taguchi with the foul. He missed the open three. A little bit of frustration. Now Bond's back in. You see it in the game as well, number 77. And good defense. Moran getting it. Look at him handle it. Oh, that would have been spectacular. And then Moran called for the foul, but what an attempt by Moran. That was audacious. He got to midcourt and then tried. I mean, I think, again, just because you're on a fast break doesn't mean you have to stay on a fast break. And we've seen that a few times today from this team. They want to push it. They want to get up the floor and score, but you don't have to. And that's, the last shot of the third quarter. It's all very interesting and hot. 57-53. AKITA Northern Happiness winning that quarter. 19-13.
一目コカ・コーラボトリングプレゼンツ来場者発表の時間です。ありふれた日常生活の中にも嬉しくなって誰かと笑い合いたくなる、そんな魔法のような瞬間、リアルマジックがたくさんある。さあ、心とボトルをオープンに。これから迎える第4クォーター、コカ・コーラ製品を飲んで選手への熱いブーストをよろしくお願いします。ビッグブー。
So no real foul trouble at all for AKITA, despite their very aggressive defense. So credit to them. They've really gotten out, and I think they'll be frustrated, though, that they aren't up by more. It's just been a grind, and they just cannot afford to have any drop of intensity. What a play. Leisner, and great follow by Yanis Moran. I would have put money on Leisner making that. And Moran gets in there and bails him out. 6-point lead now for AKITA. And Moran with the rebound. Yanis Moran playing some good basketball. Even tried that behind the back pass late in the third quarter on the fast break. And Leisner fouled by Bonds.
Go, go, Happiness! Go, go, Happiness!
Kenoshita with the foul. Yep. Ooh, almost a turnover. Moran gets it back. Nearly a minute into the fourth quarter. They're scrapping, and Bonds whistled for the contact on Leisner. Watch him build the screen. Now they go under, and it's more of a case of trying to go over the screen to stay with him. So 2 fouls on Bonds That was a tough pass. He delivered it. Kumagai hands it off to Taguchi, who misses. So looking for his first shot to fall, Taguchi. Oh, another turnover. And Gadiaga gets a chance for a three-point play. Well, if missed free throws and layups are the story of the game for the Happinets, also their defense. And Leisner able to come up with a steal, get him into transition.
秋田にはスローが与えられます。
17 points, now 18 points off turnovers. Twelve points for Gadiaga as well. 14 steals. 14 steals now for the host. Garoon, meanwhile, goes to work. Nine points. And Gadiaga for the second straight time. 5 quick points for Gadiaga. He's got 14. Vladimir Garoon. Well, forget what I said about dribbling. Of course, nobody was in front of him that time. He took what the defense gave him. 11 for Vladimir. Leisner hustles to the basketball. 7.5 minutes remaining. Good pass to Leisner. Feet set. Moran once again keeps it alive. 14 points. 10 rebounds for Giannis Moran. Akaho checking back into the game. Switch it. A little displeased. A little displeased with that foul. Fujita has been hot all game. Mikawolu checks back into the game. Kumagai makes the first. He's now 2 of 3 at the line. Now 13 of 20 as a team, so the free throw shooting getting a little bit better. (14 of 21), so 66% as a team. And it's a 9-point lead, their biggest of the game. Garoon gets fouled as he goes up. Hashimoto had the penetration, got it to his big man. That was the right play because Mekawulu stepped over in front of Hashimoto. He found his teammate, and Akaho picks up his second foul. Garoon at the line. He's 1 of 2 today. Now 2 of 3. Only makes 1 of 2. Good work, though. Bonds kept it alive. Garun goes back in, took on Yanis Moran, and did not win that battle. Moran with another great play. Oh, there's the follow, Yanis Moran. That's probably your MVP of the game right there for the Northern Happinets. He got 16 points. Yanis Moran with the rebound. And the ball turns over, 10 points, separating these two teams. Hashimoto forcing the miscue. Clock is not the enemy yet, but it soon will be. Luther drives in. Nowhere to go. Parks outside. 3-point shot. No good from Fuchia. Now Hashimoto has it. On the little Euro step. Takes it in. Misses. Mekawolo with the rebound. Shaking and baking going on here. How about that? Sweet drive from Kumagai. Now it's a 12-point lead. Bonds open. Another miss. Parks there for the rebound. He misses. And Bonds attacking, trying to at least get to the free throw line, and he does. So 2 fouls on Yanis Moran, who, again, has been the man for Akita. 13 rebounds to go with his 16 points. He's been blocking some shots. He's also got 3 steals, 2 blocks. So Yanis Moran, I thought he had 16. He's got 14 according to that. Official stats say he had 16. I think they've given one of those buckets to Gadiaga. And here's Bonds. It's that free throw to drop. Every point and possession vital. Osaka trying to claw back an 11-point deficit. back to a 10-point game, but now they got to get some stops or steals and some buckets. Good defense, Ryan Luther. See if they can make the most of this. Parks to the corner. Luther. Bonds for three. And Mekawolo with the rebound. So they avoided punishment. Ooh, behind the back pass. Kumagai gets it back. Here's Kumagai, drifts in, puts it up and in. He's been really good in this fourth quarter. 9 points for Kumagai, 28-year-old. Well, I think sometimes effort, but especially effort on defense, is what wins you games, and I think that's the case right now for the Northern Happinets. They have been better defensively. They've got 14 steals, 6 steals, and 4 blocks for the visitors. Good job, Ryan Luther. He's trying to get to the line, but he's not going to. But if you also consider, I mean, the Northern Happiness have 14 steals, but they've also had several others where they've almost come up with a basketball and they haven't. So they've been very disruptive defensively, especially out on the perimeter. Nice. And this guy's been the best in terms of the steal department. Now Leisner drives in. Stayed with his right hand, laying it up and in, and the lead is 14. And this thing is very close to being done and dusted. These teams will get it on tomorrow as well, so. But you have to think that coming into this game, there was maybe even more of a sense of urgency for AKITA Northern Happiness to get the win, considering their recent results. So if they can get the win today, they are going to be happy. This is a great crowd. I mean, they are loving it. That's why they call them the HAPPINETS. They're always happy. Luther lets it fly from deep. Excellent shot from Ryan Luther. Gives him a little bit of hope. Seeing him knock that down makes you wonder why he hasn't put some more up.
AKITA 選手の交代です。24番、ヤニス・モナン選手が入ります。レッドヤニス。
Bare minimum, they want to take time off the clock. If they use up all the shot clock, then that is a victory in itself. And now they get it back. And there is the father, like he has been all day, Giannis Moran, cleaning up the mess. Another 2 points for the big fella. Okay, so I'm confused. Now we say he has 18 points. So it seems like we had it right in the first place. Giannis Moran. Vladimir Barun coming back into the game. Well, Coach Fujita, I think his chances are drying up of getting a win today. Maki puts it up from deep. Kumagai with the foul, the push on Bonds. Oh, that's a good looking shot from Hashimoto. So that three-pointer makes it a 10-point game again. So still a little bit of hope. So back to live action, some full court pressure rather, and the pass, look at that, ends up in the hands of Akaho. And a little bit of a collision. So Kumagai helped up. So Bobby Ray Parks at the line. He had 5 points early on, Parks, and he looks good. Looked like it might be a big day for him, but those are the first 2 points he's scored since the very beginning of the game. So they get it across midcourt, take off more time. Now Leisner goes hard to the basket, lays it up and in. Great execution. Taking the shot clock all the way down. Here's Parks. And good defense to steal. And that gives them just that little bit of hope. And if you're Adiaga, you'd rather throw the ball up the floor than make that pass. And now the turnover with 1:12 remaining. And just when it looked like their chances had dried up, there is just that flicker of hope here after a couple of steals. Time is of the essence, and yet another steal. Leisner picks it up. Good defense at the end, but Moran there once again, and he's fouled by Bonds. And that's going to do it. 57.1 seconds. The lead goes back to 12. It would take a minor miracle now. I just don't get that pass from Maki. Maki just threw the ball right into the hands of the defense. Well, he's had a huge game, Yanis Moran. $21 points from Moran. Another steal. And by that man, Moran. Look at him get into the fast break. Nice pass. Gets it to Leisner. Yanis Moran doing his best imitation of Magic Johnson today in the open floor. Even with the behind-the-back pass, they didn't pull off. Bobby Ray Parks gets in, makes the free throw, or makes the bucket rather, and is going to the line after being fouled by Nakayama. So Parks gets his numbers to go up a little bit. He's got 10. Leisner has it, and Akita playing keep away. And they are going to hold on for this last possession, not even shoot it. These two teams will get it going again tomorrow. Very competitive, but it just really felt like from an intensity standpoint, defensive standpoint, Akita Northern Happinets were much better today, much more focused, much hungrier, and it showed, especially in that second half as they wore down Osaka. They win it 85-73. Great win for Kenji Maeda's team. You can see the quarter-by-quarter scoring, so it was one-way traffic in the second half. 47-33, they won the second half. They were almost undermined by the missed free throws by Mekawolo in the first half. But overall, I mean, Yanis Moran had himself a game today. 21 points, 14 rebounds, 4 steals, 3 blocks. That is MVP caliber performance play from Yanis Moran. Moran came in averaging 10.5 points, 8.8 rebounds. So he really had himself a game today. 1.1 steals. He did have 23 points back on December 14th against the Golden Kings. So he is capable of having those big games, as well as he had 14 rebounds in that
振り
game.
返りのコメントをいただきます。ハッピークルーのくるみさん、お願いします。
はい、まずは本日の勝利おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
まずは今のお気持ちを教えてください。
はい、4連敗してて、で年末、これだけたくさんの方が集まってくれた中でしっかり勝ちたいっていう中で、皆さんと一緒に戦って勝てて嬉しいです。
ありがとうございます。今日の試合の中で勝利への鍵、突破口となった部分、一番はどんなところだと思いますか？
しっかりディフェンスから組み立てれたのが良かったと思います。
ありがとうございます。少し試合の話とは離れてしまうんですが、昨日ですね、内藤春樹選手が特別指定選手として加入されたことが発表されました。秋田ノーザンハピネッツの U15 出身ということでしたが、どんなことに期待したいですか？
本当に秋田で、育った選手がこうやってまたハピネッツに戻ってくるっていうのは非常に嬉しいですし、春も含め今日英二郎もあと、美郷町の出身の太田も、来てくれてて、本当に秋田の子たちが育ってくれてるっていうのは非常に嬉しいです。何かを期待するっていうよりかは僕たちが育てて、そしてプロになってまたここで活躍してくれるっていう、そういう秋田出身の選手たちが育ってくることを非常に嬉しく思います。
ありがとうございます。今日もたくさんのブースターの皆さんが応援してくださりました。明日は2024年最終戦、誰もが連勝を願っていることと思います。最後に明日の試合への意気込みをお願いします。
はい、明日も頑張ります。年内最後、もう外寒いのに、ここで暑くなって、そして美味しいお酒飲んで、年越せるように、頑張ります。そして何よりも昨日でしたっけ、プレミア参戦決まりましたね。大阪、僕地元なので大阪も決まって非常に嬉しいです。アリーナが、予定でいけば2028年、本当にたくさんの方の協力と、球団県民を目指した県民球団を目指したこのクラブがこの土地に新しいアリーナができることはもう本当に嬉しく思いますし、感謝します。ありがとうございます。僕も含めて選手スタッフはその時にここにいるかっていうのは分からないんですけど、アリーナはずっと残りますので、そして地域が盛り上がって、また秋田が盛り上がれるということを本当に嬉しく思いますし、あとこの CNA アリーナ2028年までここまで本当にたくさんの思い出がこの場所にあると思うので、2028年までここでたくさんのいい歴史を思い出を作れるように、頑張りますので、引き続き応援よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。
前田ヘッドコーチ、ありがとうございました。
それでは続いて桃豚 MIP 賞あっぱれ MVP 賞の発表です。まずは今日の試合で印象的な活躍をした選手に贈られる桃豚 MIP 賞を発表いたします。桃豚 MIP 賞を受賞したのは15番タナー・ライスナー選手です。タナー・ライスナー選手、おめでとうございます。桃豚 MIP 賞はポークランドグループ様より桃豚尽くしセットが贈られます。 タナー・ラスナ選手は本日17得点、フリースローは3分の3、そして2ポイントが11分の7ということで17得点の活躍でした。おめでとうございます。そしてリバウンドは5つという数字でした。続きまして本日の最優秀選手に贈られるあっぱれ MVP 賞を発表いたします。
So Coach
あっぱれ
Maeda
MVP 賞を受賞したの
conceded
は
his team had lost 4
0番
games
ガディ
in
ア
a
ガ・モハマド・
row.
アルバシール選手。
And, well, it was high time that they put it right. Today they did it with
ガディア
great
ガ選手おめでとうござ
defense.
います。
And
あっ
that's
ぱれ
why they won it
MVP 賞
today.
はアジマックスグループ様よりアジマックスグループ
last game
お食事券
of
3万円分が贈られます。
tomorrow.
ガディアガ選手は今日の得点14得点、そして
And also
流れを変える素晴らしいプレーが要所で光っておりました。
alluded to what we spoke about earlier. Happy to
今一度大きな拍手をお送りくだ
They're
さ
going
い。
to be playing in the B Premium in 2026, 2027. I just thanked everybody.
それではモボブタ MIP 賞を受賞しました15番タナー・ライスナー選手にお話を伺ってください。くるみさんお願いします。
はい、まずは本日の勝利おめでとうございます。今日の試合の振り返りからお願いします。
I think we fought it out. We did a good job in the fourth quarter, really rallying and doing good defensively. It's a tough game. Osaka has a lot of great players. We're coming off, I think, of a 4-game losing streak, so we played some tough teams these last few weeks. But after battling last week against Tokyo, I feel like it was really important to come in today and try to get this win. So we mission accomplished today, but tomorrow we have more work to take care of.
今日の試合は最後特に第4クォーターでしっかり戦って、特に自分たちのディフェンスをしっかりして、勝利に結びついた試合だと思います。チームは4連敗の中で、かなり強いチームとその4連敗の中で戦っていて、大阪さんもすごくタレントの揃ったチームだったんですけども、しっかりチームとして、ディフェンスをして、戦って、勝ち切れた試合だったと思います。
ありがとうございます。なかなかホームで勝てない試合が続いていた中で、今日個人として何か意識していた部分などありますか
？Not really. Every game is a great opportunity to come together as a team and try to get a win. We just so happened to go through a really tough schedule where we played 8 to 10 games in like 2-3 weeks. So it was really tough with some tough opponents. So every game we just approach game by game and try to get the win.
今日の試合に関しても、特に別に特別な感情ということはなくて、一試合一試合が自分たちがチームとして戦って勝つチャンスだと思っていますので、そういう中で、12月のすごくタフなスケジュールの中、一つ一つの試合を、戦ってきたんですけども、今日の試合も変わらない気持ちで、勝つという気持ちで、入りました。
ありがとうございます。今日は年内最終節ということで、秋田に帰ってきて帰省して試合観戦に来てくださっているそんな方もいらっしゃると思います。最後にブースターの皆さんにメッセージをお願いします。
I just want to say, OM ありがとうございます。Thank you everybody for coming and supporting us. We couldn't do it without all of y'all in the stands supporting us. You give us so much energy and you just support the whole organization. So we're very grateful and appreciative. And please come back tomorrow and support us and let's end 2024 on the right note.
今日の試合も応援していただきありがとうございます。本当に皆さんの応援なしでは本当にこうやって勝利できないと思いますので、しっかり、明日も自分たちで戦いますので、明日のも、背中を押していただければとも思います。そしてこのクラブを支えていただきありがとうございます。
みんな僕にキュンです。
タナライスナー選手、ありがとうございました。
続きましてあっぱれ MVP 賞を受賞しましたガディアガ・モハマド・アルバシール選手にお話を伺ってください。
まずは本日の勝利おめでとうございます。今日の試合の振り返りをお願いします。
today game was a really tough game for us because we was losing like 4 games in a row, and I'm really happy we start strong today and win the game. And I can't wait to win the game tomorrow too. Yeah.
ヘッドコーチも、ライスナー選手も言ったんですけど、4連敗ってなんかチームが苦しい中で今日勝ててほっとしています。今日勝ったのはすごく良かったですし、また皆さんの前で、明日、勝てる試合になれるようにするように、プレーできるのがすごく待ち遠しいです。
ありがとうございます。少し試合の話とは離れてしまうんですが、ガディアガ選手、秋田の寒さには慣れましたか
？Yeah, the first 1-2 week it was really cold, but now I start used to the AKITA weather and this Japan weather too. Because before, Taiwan was not that cold, but now I already start used to it now. Thank you.
台湾はこんなに寒くなることないので、最初の1ヶ月っていうのはすごくちょっと本当寒いなっていう感じだったんですけども、今はようやく慣れてきて、こうやって雪が降っている中でも大丈夫になりました。
ありがとうございます。明日も寒さを吹き飛ばすような熱い試合に期待しています。明日は年内最後の試合です。1年の締めくくり、最後に明日の試合への意気込みを一言お願いします。
I can't wait to start the game tomorrow because tomorrow the game is going to be super important for us because these two games in a row we have to win at home, and I can't wait to win tomorrow too. Thank you guys.
年内最後の試合、最後2連勝で終われるかというところのすごく大事な試合になってくると思いますので、また明日皆さんの前でプレーするのがすごく楽しみです。また明日もよろしくお願いいたします。
ガディアガ選手、ありがとうございました。
MVP 賞を受賞しましたガディアガ選手がヒーローズプレートにサインを行います。改めましておめでとうございます。
喋ります。こんにちは。特別指定選手で加入しました白鴎大学の内藤歩樹です。小さい頃からずっとここに来てハピネッツの試合を見てたので、今日はなんか不思議な気持ちでした。これから先輩方からいろいろ学んでどんどん成長していきたいと思うので、明日の応援もよろしくお願いします。
内藤選手、ありがとうございました。明日の試合も活躍を期待しております。それでは秋田ノーザンハピネッツ、本日の試合勝利を収めることができました。明日の試合も勝利を収めることができますように、ワン、ツー、スリーの後に続いて GO ハピネッツの掛け声をお願いします。それでは利き手をコートに向けてください。ワン、ツー、スリー。
So what Naito said was that when I was a kid, I often visited here, meaning Akita, and now that he's a player with Akita, he's so excited, so please keep supporting me. Thanks. So kind of probably a dream situation to come out and play for the team that he used to pay to come and watch. So taking their lap of honor, as you do after you get the wins and the losses, you always thank the fans for coming out, because without them, this game would be nothing. But again, they'll be excited to come back out tomorrow. I would anticipate Osaka being a little hungrier tomorrow than what we saw today. It wasn't that they weren't, the effort wasn't there, just the effort wasn't quite as great as Akita. And Coach Maeda said as much, you know, when he talked about his defense was the reason why they won today. Their defense was better. In the end, they finished with 16 steals. They had 4 blocks. Very disruptive on a lot of other plays. So here again, let's look back at the, you got the brothers, which is, let's look back here at the highlights. Gadiaga scoring that one. He was 3 of 5 from three-point range. He had 14 points. Gadiaga also coming up with that steal. He was 5 of 13 from the floor overall. Vladimir Garoon finished with 12 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists. Ryan Luther had 11 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. And then Bonds led the team scoring with 19 points. But one of the many steals for the Northern HAPPINETS, that was Mekawolu, 9 points. He had 4 steals, Mekawolu. So got to give credit where credit is due in that sense. He definitely came out and contributed on the defensive end. That was the first three-pointer made by Bonds, and he finished 3 of 6. Yanis Moran with the block, triggering the break. And that led to the three-pointer from the corner by Motoda. I mean, that finish there is just elite. That was crazy by Nakayama. And that's the real value of Nakayama there. He doesn't get the steal, but look how disruptive he is on defense. And Yanis Moran probably scoring close to half of his points on putbacks. Another of the steals by Mekawolu. He gets fouled on this one. Although to me, that looked like a pretty good block by Vladimir. It was 40-38 at halftime in favor of EVESSA, Osaka EVESSA. And Bonds came out and drilled the the three. Hashimoto with good work. And then Bonds hitting one of his more difficult shots, taking some contact and going down, but this was the problem. I mean, yes, it was good defense, but also it was kind of questionable. Some of these passes were just put on the platter for the host to come up and get the steal. Rolo getting that steal. Here he is getting another one. Bonds kept his team in the game. And Ryan Luther benefiting from the offensive rebound and putting it up and in. And Garoon getting down and getting the block to get his team possession back again. Leisner getting his teammate in the transition, and Gadiaga scoring. That was a good composed play by Vladimir Garoon. Luther, that late three-pointer. He finished 1 of 2. Hashimoto hitting that three. So they were 7 of 22 from deep. And AKITA were just 4 of 15 from deep. But again, this is where they did their damage. The pressure on defense leading to buckets. $85-73, the win. So they go back over 500. And again, we look at these numbers. AKITA, 56 points in the paint to 36 for the Osaka EVESSA. That was big. Second chance points as well, 27. Compared to 16 for the visitors. Shooting numbers inside the arc, 50.9% for the Northern Happinets. That's where they had a lot of joy, and ultimately they did make some free throws. Still below 70%. I think you don't really want to be below 70. If you can help it, get up around that, and you'd be a little bit happier with your performance. Both teams finished with 40 rebounds, and .22 fast break points for the Northern Happinets. So 21 points, 17 points, and 14 points for Moran, Leisner, and Gadiaga respectively for AKITA, and 19, 12, and 11 points scored by Bonds, Vladimir Garoon, and Ryan Luther. But I can't stress enough how important the play of Nakayama was today. He had 6 points, he had 4 assists, probably should have had 8 assists because a lot of the passes that he delivered should have led to baskets. Also had 4 rebounds and 3 steals. As it was, Akaho had a team high at 6 assists and 14 rebounds to go with his 21 points for Moran. 11 rebounds for Vladimir Garoon, and Suzuki had 4 assists. Also, let's don't forget how well Kumagai played, especially in that fourth quarter. but I think Moran clearly the best player today. So the action coming up tomorrow. These two teams you can see, third on the left column. That'll be 2:05 local time start here again. So once again, thanks for watching, everybody. 85-73, Akita win it over Osaka here in the B League. Akita winning, getting a badly needed win as they snap a 4-game losing streak. They improved to 13-12. Osaka, meanwhile, dropped to 13-12 in the West. Akita in the East. Thanks for watching, everybody.